The world population is growing rapidly every second, minute, day, and year. Therefore, there will be more resources and spaces needed to meet people's need. This causes a high demand of human of more natural resources and space. Especially people who are in developed countries use more resources for their better life quality, like jewelry, different kind of food, clothes. So there's more waste of food and resources in developed countries. However, in developing countries who do not have good economy, people do not have money to buy food and have no house to live. This is a state of being extremely poor, and this is called the poverty. Around the world, there's almost 3.7 billion people who are living with less than $2 a day, which is about 40% of the world population. These people are mainly in Sub-Saharan Africa. In Sub-Saharan Africa, there is about 501 million people who live with less than $1.9 a day, compared to US, which is a developed country, who only have 45 million people live under poverty, yet with better conditions. But why there's more poverty in Africa and other developing countries? Why developing countries are so poor and they just cannot improve their economy? There are 5 total reasons why. The first reason is because of the history. Many poorest countries in the world were former colonies from which slaves and resources had been systematically extracted for the benefit of colonizing countries. The second reason is because of the national debt. Many poor countries carry significant debt due to the loans from wealthier nations and international financial institutions. Poor nations offer an average of $2.3 in debt for every $1 received in grant aid. The third issue, which is geographical issues, which many poor countries are located near seas, which are in tropical areas. When undersea volcanoes explosion, this will cause floods and earthquakes. Without the help from foreign countries, the government will be unable to meet the needs of their people. The fourth issue is political rules and wars. It is clear that safety, stability, and security are essential for subsistence, and beyond that, economic prosperity and growth. Without these basics, natural resources cannot be harnessed individually or collectively, and no amount of education, talent, or technological know-how will allow people to work the benefits of their labor. The fifth issue is discriminations and inequality. Poverty and inequality are 2 different things, but inequality can feed widespread poverty by barring groups with lower social status from accessing the tools and the resources to support themselves. Because of this, the gap between rich and poor is getting larger and larger. In order to bridge the gap, there are some solutions, which the first solution is to break down the social barriers. All people should be equal, no matter rich or poor. But the second solution is to improve public schools, which education is a basic need for people to become economically independent. The third solution is to raise the minimum wage to 1960s level at least. As you can see the graph, which the wages at 1960 levels are the highest point. The last solution is to give more support to the poor. Thanks for watching.